Hello VAC fans, welcome to my shout out and questions answered video. The first of at least two. I'm hoping I won't have to do three, but the response has been tremendous. Thank you if you've asked for a shout out or a question. This is the video to watch and you might get your name or channel mentioned and your question answered. I'm in full vacuum geek mode today, as you can see. I'm wearing my "It beats as it sweeps as it cleans" jumper that Hoover sent me in the early 80s, or it's about 83, 84. Hoover sent me this. It still fits. In fact, it's still a bit big. I've also got some badges. Look, I've got a Hoover Sensortronic badge there. I'm a Hoover Junior, and the Hoover logo badge. Little Henry. And a Bosch badge. I really should have them on my Henry hat, shouldn't I? And I'll be a real vacuum geek. So, what a tragic sight. I can see myself in the viewfinder, and yes, even I know it's tragic. So haters out there, you can tell me I'm tragic, but I know, so you can't hurt me with your little comments. But most of you have been barred, haven't you? But you can still thumb me down, can't you, haters? Still thumb me down if that gives you some satisfaction. I still love you though. What's odd to me though, if you hate me, why are you even turning my videos on to thumb me down? I'm still getting the views from it, even if you watch for 1 second to thumb me down. I'm still getting the views, so thumbs up. Okay, ooh, I'm geared up. Now I've got the hat on, apart from looking a geek, it's because one very concerned subscriber, I don't know if I'll get to him, it depends how far up or down he is in the listing, in my questions. He was concerned about me burning my bald head. But I have to tell this person that I did have a very bright studio light directed over my head, which probably wasn't the best idea. So, for him, I've decided to protect my head from the damaging rays of the studio lighting in this bedroom with the Henry hat. Also, you can't see that I'm bald under it, so that's okay. Right, I'm going to get straight down to it, starting with somebody who just wants a shout out. No please or thank you, but I'll do it all the same. I know some people don't have any manners. But anyway, we'll do it. Yeah, I've had quite a few curt things said to me. Anyway, New Age, oh hecky thump. New Age, you people have some odd names, some of you. New Age Connor Alarm Extra. Perhaps you're called Connor, I'm not sure. And into New Age and burglar alarms and Henry Extra. I don't know. I don't know why you've chosen that, but anyway, New Age Connor Alarm, can I have a shout out? Yes, you can, and you've got it. So now you can go. If you don't want to see any more, if you don't want to see any answers to my questions, off you go. Bye. Be nice if you stayed though. Sean Spangler. Hey Roger. Can I get a shout out? And when are we going to see the Hoover Freedom behind you? Well, obviously, the backdrop has changed since the last video. I thought, well, I'll do a different backdrop, show some different cleaners, a bit more interesting. The Hoover Freedom that was behind me in my request video is an awful cleaner. I have unboxed it and videoed the unboxing. I haven't started to think about a demo. You're not going to be seeing that for weeks, I don't think, because there's too many that I need to get done first, that you have seen months ago, but that need doing. Lots of demos, including Jack here. Jack has to come first before the newer ones. There's a lot that needs doing, but it will be coming up. It might be this year, but it might be into next year. Okay, hi Sean. Caden. Oh, I thought Caden. Now you're gonna have to forgive me if I pronounce any of your names wrong. Caden Vatney, or Vatney, Vatney, Caden, I'm sure you pronounced Caden correctly. Oh, Caden wants to know, can I have a SIBO vacuum with a US plug? Of course you can, Caden. All you need to do, if you haven't got a SIBO dealer near where you live in the USA, you can find SIBO vacuums online and choose the one you'd like, purchase it with your money, and then because you're buying it from America, from an American website or an American store, you'll get a Sebo vacuum with a USA plug. Now I can't send you one with a USA plug. I have no access to USA plug, and if I was to send you one and you plugged it in with no modification, it wouldn't work. I don't know what would happen, but we use a different voltage. I don't know, I've explained it to quite a few people. We use a different voltage in the UK. Our vacuums work on 220 to 240 volts, and in the UK you're about 120 volts. So apart from the plugs being different, they won't work. Also, if I was to send you something, you'd have to pay import duties, so it wouldn't be free. It would cost you money anyway. So it's better if you get it from a Sebo dealer or a website in the USA, and it'll all work in the USA with USA plug, and you'll get a guarantee. So I hope that's answered your question. Xavier, I hope that's pronounced right. Xavier Himes, dear Roger, Xavier. I hope I'm saying Xavier correctly. Anyway, you spelt Roger wrong, so we're quits, aren't we? Doesn't have a D. I have a question, and I would like a shout out. Well, your shout out is the question. Okay, you're getting shouted out as I'm talking. My question is, which vacuum is your favourite? I can't. I've been asked this in my last shout out video. I can't say. I cannot possibly narrow it down. It's like a parent being asked, who's your favourite child? Well, I'm sure some parents would be able to answer that, but I can't answer. I like lots of different vacuums for lots of different reasons. I could probably name 20 odd that I like. My favourite at the moment is probably the one I use the most, and I like using it. It's a good vacuum. Is my Shark powered lift away. So another plug for Shark, but that will probably change. I'll probably get another vacuum. I'll probably discover another favourite. You know, I have lots of vacuums I like. I like the Panasonic Icon. I like loads. Hoover Turbo Masters. You know, I can't narrow it down. Now, you also want to have my DC35 or V6. Well, I don't have the V6. I returned it. I got it from QVC. I used it and returned it within the 30-day money-back guarantee. And the DC35, again, that wouldn't work in your country either. You'd have to obtain a new transformer for it, etc., etc. So, no, I'm sorry, I can't send you a vacuum for free. It costs me money, you see, and I still use it. Craig Davidson, hi, can I have a shout out please? Yes, hi to Craig Davidson. Again, I hope I've pronounced this correctly. Abir, the lone gunner. I hope that's not literal. I hope you don't really gun people down. That wouldn't be very nice. But what's your favourite numeric? And can I have a shout out please, Roger? Right, my favourite numeric, I don't know, 69 perhaps? And that's not for the reason some of you people might be thinking. And actually I'm not going to tell you the real reason, because oh no, I'm digging myself a hole. So my favourite numeric, yeah, maybe 69. I quite like 83, because that's the year 1983. I like 1983. Lots of things I like about 83. Oh, do you mean Numatic? Oh, I think you mean Numatic, don't you? Yes, that damn spell checker, or whatever. Autocorrect. Well, my favourite Numatic isn't one I've got, actually. It's the Henry Hound. The one that was green, like Harry, but he had an electric turbo brush. I like that. It was nice and quiet, and the turbo brush was practically silent. It was an electric, no, it wasn't turbo, it was an electrical motorised brush. You could barely hear it was on. So I did like that machine. I sold it. So that's one of my many regrets. So I'm going to say that the Numatic Henry Hound, not to be confused with Harry the Hound. This is an older model you can't buy anymore. David Klein, is Vax vacuums like Hoover? Because in the US we have Hoover Wind Tunnel Air, but in the UK I can tell that the vacuum is called Vax Air. And let me know if Hoover US and Hoover UK are different, thanks. Well, we've had Paul Illingworth coming in, answering my question, naughty boy. He says they are the same. Well, not quite the same, but they are similar. Especially the Air and Air cordless. Vax is owned by the parent company Tektronix Industries, which also owns Hoover, Dirt Devil and Oric, along with Ryobi Tools, and I think Royal Appliance as well they own. I'm sure ibaisaic will confirm. I believe it's correct. Yes, Paul. Vax UK and Hoover USA are owned by the same parent company, and often we get the same or similar products. They have some differences. Like we have the Vax Air Revolve. You see that on my channel. You also have it. I think it's still called the Hoover Air Revolve, the canister model, but you have a different power head. So there are differences. The machines may be basically the same, but they're made slightly different for different markets, and obviously the motors will be different and the plugs attached will be different. But Vax UK and Hoover USA, yes, do belong to the same parent company. Thanks for your question, Devin. I hope I said, did I say Devin? Devin Klein, or did I say David? It's my poor eyesight. Devin, anyway. I apologise if I said it wrong earlier. I might have said it correctly, I don't know. Oh, God. I meant to ask this chap how to pronounce his name. This is for a little 2-year-old boy who's obsessed with my videos. Would be great to give him a shout out. His favourite vacuum is Henry. P.S. We love your videos. Highly informative and funny. Keep 'em coming. That's from the Morley. I'm sorry, I can't. Right, I can't pronounce it. Sorry. I might have to flag that and message you how do you pronounce that. So I'll get back to you with that one. It's not a proper shout out if I can't pronounce your 2-year-old son's name. But hello, you know who you are. I'll try and mention you again in another video once I know how to pronounce you. I have pre-prepared this. Somebody's asked me how many vacuums I've got. I didn't know, so earlier today I had to sort of list them, and it's a bit shocking. So I meant to check how to pronounce your name, so sorry about that. It's Maaawiy. Mori. Sorry. Oh dear. Oh, Craig Davidson, you've got in twice, naughty. That's very greedy, Craig. Hi there, could I have a shout out? Where did you buy your first vacuum? Thank you. I don't know where I bought my first vacuum, and I can't remember what my first one was. It wouldn't have been a new one. It was actually bought one. I used to get given them, but if I would say where I bought my first one, it probably would have been from a jumble sale, something second hand. If you're talking about my first proper brand new vacuum that started the collection, that was brought from the electricity board showroom in a West Sussex market town called East Grinstead, and the electricity board showroom was called Seaboard, and I was too young to be able to really afford to pay out that much money back then. In 1983 it was, but my dad signed a hire purchase form and I gave him money out of my pocket money to pay for it. I think it was £168. It was about 150 something, or was it 135, and then there was interest added on, and I got it on what they used to call in the day hire purchase. So that was definitely my first brand new vacuum that I started with, sadly long gone. Jack Toyne, can you do an unboxing of an Electrux Mondo? Well, if I get one, yes, but I haven't got one, and I can't, I can't just conjure up models. An Electrux Mondo is not a current vacuum. It's not one I'm particularly interested in. There are more older Electroluxes coming up, including another Excelio and... Oh, where is it? Am I leaning the right way? Oh, it's hidden. It's just here. That's an Electrolux Chic upright. Let me just check my times. Right. I'll go on for a little bit longer. So, if I see one and it's going cheap, I'll get one. Okay, thanks for your question. Oh, sorry about that. I just had a bit of a coughing fit. I forgot I'd brought myself some water, which I should have grabbed, shouldn't I? So I'll just take a quick swig. This is water, by the way, folks. It's not gin. I don't drink. I don't know what people think of me. I really don't drink. I don't drink and I don't ever do drugs. I'm never high on anything apart from life. Just regular life, you know. But you don't see me when I'm crying most of the time. Connor, have you ever put a vacuum cleaner to the tip? Or the tip, for you, my American viewers, you might call the dump. Have you ever put a vacuum cleaner to the tip and really regretted it? I have. It was a Nilfisk King and was my fave childhood vac, but got put into the cupboard in 2007 when the DC-15 was bought. I late used it for a few months in 2013 and then chucked it. I'll just point out I'm reading exactly how it's printed, so obviously I don't know what he means by I late used it. I last used it. So Connor, have I ever regretted? I've never regretted taking any vacuum to the tip because I don't think I ever have. I've certainly regretted selling a lot of vacuums, and it's a regret that I'll hold until my dying day. There's many vacuums, they're all Hoover vacuums, that I sold in the 90s that I just got fed up with vacuum cleaners and just sold most of them. Before eBay I sold them to friends, I sold them through adverts in the local paper for much less than half of what I paid for them, and they were all pristine, brand new condition with the boxes, everything. So there's too many to mention. Turbo Powers, Turbo Masters, Sensortronics, Compacts, especially all the Total System models. The Sensortronic Total System 500, 400. I had System 50. All the Sensortronics I had, all the Compacts I had, the Aqua Masters, the Aquatronic 1100, the Vogues, the Sprints, the Sprite. Ooh, you're depressing me now. Too many. If I'd kept every single vacuum, and I'll come on to, might not be this video, but I've been asked how many vacuums I've got now. But if I'd kept every single vacuum that's passed through my hands, it would be in the very high hundreds. It would be over 500. I've no idea. I'd have to one day sit down and try and rack my brains and list everyone that I can remember. Because some I forget I've had, because I see a picture of one and think, oh yeah, I had that. But there's no way you can sustain that many vacuum cleaners. I just got fed up with them. So I do regret that. I should have just kept at least one of each range, but at the time I wanted rid. Okay, thanks for your question, Connor. Tyler Trigger, what would you prefer out of a Hetty Compact or James? Can I have a shout out, please? Yes, Tyler, you can. Probably because it's newer and it's a little bit more compact. The Hetty Compact, that will be coming up. I'll be doing a demo on that. The James, I think, is probably a bit lighter and easier to manoeuvre about, but it doesn't have the flex rewind that Hetty has. So, yeah, out of those two, probably Hetty. Hoover Master. If you had to live with only one vacuum, what would it be? I'm Jackson, and shout out please. Hello Jackson. Right, at the moment, if I had to, and hopefully I never am in that situation, again, I'm sorry, it's going to have to be, at the moment, the Shark powered liftaway, because it's the best of both worlds for me. It's an upright, but it also converts into the canister. It's very good on hard floors. It's good as a sort of handheld unit for the stairs. So, if that was the only one vacuum, in the past it probably would have been like a cylinder with a power head, so I could get the advantages of having a cylinder for the above floor and a power head for the carpets. But since getting the Shark, to me that's the most versatile cleaner. It's light, I like using it, so it has to be. It's behind me as well. I don't know if you can quite see it because it's got muck in it because I've been using it. Just there next to Jack. Sorry, Jack, and he'll call it James. So that would be, at the moment, that is the one, I have to say. You'll think Shark aren't sponsoring my answers, so that's what I'd say. Vacuum Master 56. Can I have a shout out, please? That's simple. Hello, Vacuum Master 56. Consider yourself shouted out. Oh, I remember these two. See, some of the people that I'm giving shout-outs to did have a shout-out before. Alex and Kate's show. Hey Roger, my name is Alex. I'm a huge fan and I'm from Ireland. I love cheap, no-name vacuum cleaners and Miele vacuum cleaners. Could you please give me a shout-out? And I would love for you to start vlogging as well. And if you're interested, I sometimes do vacuum cleaner videos and I'm hoping to do more soon. Well, keep them up. Keep up your vacuum demos. Lots of people like to watch them. I will, hopefully, time permitting, will be doing a vlogging channel, but it's not going to be child friendly. I won't be wall to wall swearing in it, and I probably won't swear in it, to be honest. But it won't interest you because it's not going to have vacuums. It's going to just be me reminiscing about past events, the old days, the good old days that certain people of a certain age will relate to, days before the internet. But I've also got a lot of old footage, camcorder footage, from starting from about 86 going on, and there's a lot. You know, I was vlogging to my pen pal Sue and her sister Mandy. Hi, if you're watching, Sue and Mandy. I was vlogging to them years and years and years before YouTube. I even did an unboxing years before YouTube. I probably have the first unboxing on camera, because nobody would have thought to unbox and film it. Of course, you get birthday parties, old cine and video films of people opening presents on birthdays, but it was a specific unboxing. So I'll have to write to the Guinness Book of Records and see if I have got the first recorded proper unboxing. So, thanks Alex and Kate's show. Numatic, rule 29, can I have a shout out please? And the question is, have you got any ideas for me to do videos on? Well, just do what you like doing. I'm not going to tell people what they should do. I mean, a lot of people like to tell me what I should do. It's my channel, and I'll do what I like. Okie dokie. I still do things that I think you'll like as well. But there's no point in doing it if you don't enjoy it. I'm not going to do loads of videos and not enjoy them. I only do them because I enjoy doing them. So do what you enjoy. I can't say, you know, just get your viewers to give you ideas. If I can't tell you, really, just put your videos out and see what sort of response they get. See how many views they get. That's how sometimes I judge if a vacuum video is popular. You know, I get a lot of views, and it might be a particular make, it might be a particular model, then I think, oh, well, that was popular, I'll do a little bit more on that one. So go by your viewing figures, and your thumbs up and your comments, and just do what you like. Just do what makes you happy. If not everyone's going to like everything you do, but if you're enjoying it, that's all that counts. And if you're getting fans and you're getting views, that's to the... You know, it's a good bonus. It's nice that you're entertaining people. I like the fact that people like to watch my videos. It's great. So, oh, sorry about that. My camera noticed a movement. It's not even my camera, it's at my mum's house. So yeah, I can't give you any ideas. You obviously watch a lot of vacuum videos. Take some ideas, but I wouldn't copy people exactly. You can get some inspiration, but just do what you find enjoyable. That's what I would say to you. Hello, Adam Durbridge. Hi. Ibaisaic. My 3-year-old son Jacob, your #1 fan. He adores hoovers and carpet cleaners. He has 6 toy hoovers and is all he plays with. He watches your videos constantly, all day, every day. Oh, poor you. As soon as he gets up, he asks to have ibaisaic on your phone, Daddy. Please, can you give him a shout out? He'll be thrilled. Hello, Jacob. Hello, are you watching this on your daddy's phone? Well, I think it's high time your daddy got your own tablet to watch them on, don't you? Maybe Father Christmas could bring you one of those little tablets, perhaps. Save your daddy giving you his phone. Or you could watch me on the big telly. You can get a little thing that plugs into your telly. An Amazon Fire Stick. They're quite cheap. Sorry, Dad, if that's cost you any money. But, you know, you don't want your phone. You might need your phone for an emergency. So, anyway. I'm glad you like vacuums, Jacob. Enjoy playing with your toy vacuums. One day, when you're a little bit bigger, hopefully you'll get a real vacuum to play with. But they're not toys, so you have to be careful with them. You know, you have to make sure you use them properly. So, hi to Jacob. Right, next one up is Matthew Powell. How did you get the Dyson Kinetic Big Ball Cylinder Vacuum for free from AO.com? Well, you just have to contact AO.com. I can't recall the who you've contacted, but if you check either the unboxing video or the actual demo video of that, if you look through the comments, I've actually answered that and I've given an email address. So you just need to write to that email address and say, hello, please, I'm interested in reviewing one of your vacuum cleaners, blah blah blah. So to get it, AO.com give out different products to people for free, not just vacuums. On the proviso, you have to do a written review on their website, and you have to do a video review of up to 10 minutes. Mine went on a bit longer, but up to 10 minutes. You need to do a video review and you need to do a written review within, I think it's a week of getting it. So that's how you can get it. So don't ask for one if you're not prepared to do a video review and a written review, because they'll ask for it back if you don't do it. Okay? So anyone can do it, it's not just me. Anyone who's prepared to do a video review and a written review can apply to AO.com. Well, anyone certainly in the UK, not obviously in other countries. So, thanks for the question, Matthew. William Dubois, is that? Reminds me of Blanche from the Golden Girls. Blanche Dubois, she was a bit of a hussy. You're probably far too young to know who the Golden Girls are, William, and I've probably pronounced it wrong, but anyway, you've got a shout out. I want a shout out! That's what it says. I want a shout out! Yeah! I want a shout out. I want a shout out. My dad always used to say to me, I want never gets, but in this case, you've got a shout out there. Oh, hello, William. Hi, William. Jeremiah Johnson, give me a shout out and subscribe, please, and thanked Mr. Lang. Well, I'll have to go and see what your... I don't subscribe to a lot of channels, to be honest. Not vacuum ones, anyway. So I'll have to click on your thing and see what you do. But even if I did, you wouldn't know I subscribe to you because I keep my subscriptions private. So people can't see who I subscribe to. I do subscribe to two. And I'm not saying who. I subscribe to two vacuum channels. They're UK, both UK. They're the only two I subscribe to be honest. And I subscribe to a lot more that aren't anything to do with vacuums. But things like that I'll be talking about in my vlog. So they're nothing to do with vacuums. I do watch a lot of other videos though that pop up on my suggestions, even though I don't subscribe. So I do still watch a lot, but the ones I get updates for, they're just a couple of people. But anyway, you've had the shout out, so thanks for that. How much time have we got? I think I might have to stop. Let me see. Right, I'll stop in a couple of minutes and then I'll have to start making a new video because you'll be getting too bored with this. Okay, so next one for this video is just class 67. Does that mean you were at school in 1967? Possibly, I'm not sure. Oh no, I don't think it does mean that. I think that could be a train. I think there's a train picture. Anyway, oh yes, you've mentioned trains. So a class 67 must be either a train or a carriage of some description. If you're interested in trains, I don't know if you're in the UK, I think you are. I went on one of the first Intercity 125s when that was brand new. Because my dad used to work for Travellers Fair, which you may or may not know is the catering side, or was the catering side, of British Rail. And he used to get all sorts of jokes on 2 Ronnies about the curly sandwiches and the bad catering. But he used to manage various restaurants in stations, including, I think he managed the Drum. I don't know, was that in King's Cross or Victoria? Anyway, it was a big thing. He used to manage lots of... He was an area manager. Anyway, enough of that. Should I go... we see, it's up to you. But anyway, should I go for the Dyson V6 Total Clean or the Dyson Big Ball Cylinder Total Clean? We have pets, hard floor, carpets, hoover the car a lot. I know I have videos about trains, but deep inside I like Dyson a lot. Either way, good luck with futures videos from me at Anglesey. Can I have a shout out? The shout out is being done now. You know, I really hate being asked what's the best vacuum, which should I buy, because it's your money, or possibly your parents' money. You're giving me two different cleaners. You're giving me a cordless and you're giving and a mains powered cylinder. You know, the big ball cylinder, I don't know which one the Total Clean, is that? Well, if you go for a big ball cylinder, I personally would go for one with a filter in it, not the kinetic one that I've got. I think they haven't really developed that as well as they should. I personally would still go for a filtered Dyson. So the V6, well, personally, I would, if you can afford it, go for the V8. I did have a go of it, the V8 in John Lewis. It was a bit of a comical moment for me, because I was in John Lewis home store in York a few weeks ago, and I took my camera and I took some photos, and I keep meaning to put them on Facebook. I'll show you some actually now. I've got them, so I'll put them up. So I took some photos, as you can see now, of the display of vacuums, and I had a go. They had all the Dyson cordless machines plugged in, and I had a go with the V8 Absolute, and it was quite impressive. It was a lot quieter than the V6, and it seemed to have a good suck. But what I did, it was quite full of muck, so I thought, oh, let's test it. So actually, it's got the new opening as well. That's another thing. It's got the new opening where it sort of cleans the shroud. So that's another reason to go for the V8. So anyway, I opened it. Everything fell on the floor. I thought, oh, right, well, let's get it cleaned up. And I was going over and over again. It had the fluffy head on it. I was going over it, and it wasn't picking up anything. It was just making a right mess of the fluffy head. It was just sort of swirling it around. And I thought, oh my God. I thought, right, shall I just make a run for it? So then I realised I'd left the flap open, hadn't I? Obviously, with the flap open, no suction. So once I closed the flap, suddenly a whoosh of suction. I did get everything cleaned up, but I still left the fluffy head in quite a mess because I was using it with no suction, and it sort of caked the perspex part full of muck. So I did leave it in a bit of a messy state, but it did pick everything up off the tiled floor in John Lewis, including from the ridge. So it was then I was pretty impressed with it. So personally, if you can stretch to it, I'd try and go for the V8. I'd probably go for that above the cylinder, but the cylinder, like, especially the filter, if you go for the cylinder with the filter, it would be a lot cheaper. You're talking a lot more money. The V8 has come down by £50. I can also get discount off that, but it's still too much for me. I need it to be reduced by at least £100 for me to be interested. But I was quite impressed in the few minutes I was trying it out. So now I wouldn't go for the V6. Try and go for the V8, but it's your, it's your decision. Try them out in a shop if you want to. Andrew L. Slick, it would be awesome. It would be awesome to get out. I think I need another drink. Oh. You see what I'm drinking from? I bought British. I bought Hoover. Buy the flag. Not fly the flag. Only certain people of a certain age will know what fly the flag was referring to. British Airways. I think they did 80s ads. Fly the flag. Okay. Andrew. Would be awesome to get a shout out. I live in the USA, and my favourite vac is Shark. So, your favourite brand then, Andrew, must be Shark, because of course Shark do a lot of different vacuums. You get more in the USA. You're very lucky. We don't get so many in the UK. Oh, I've got two here. I've got the lift away, and I've got one out of camera shot. The one that was donated, well, I used some of the donation money from Patrick. He very kindly gave me some money for my birthday, and I bought with this. I bought with it this. I've got to do a demo of that soon. So, yeah, I like Shark. I'm getting hot off the press. Fingers crossed it comes. I'm getting a Shark that's quite rare in the UK. hopefully that'll be arriving soon, so I'll be sharing that with you. So yes, I like sharks. So thanks, Andrew, thanks for your question. Right, the last one now for this section, and then tune in. I've got a fog in my throat. Tune in. I'll probably do the next one in a couple of days. I might do it, you know. I don't know when this is going live, but you'll get... Well, it won't be live, but you know what I mean. Tune in for the next one if I've not mentioned you in this one. Okay, David Malcolm. I think I've mentioned David before. Sounds familiar. Hi, ibaisaic. I am one of your subscribers and I have a question. Will you be getting another Dyson or a different brand of vacuum cleaner? Well, yes, I'll certainly be getting a different brand. I'm always buying vacuum cleaners. And yes, I will. I will be getting a Dyson. You know, I do probably want to try the V8, but at the moment, as I've said earlier, it's too expensive. I'd love to get the Dyson robot vac. Can't remember, is that a V6 or something? I don't know what it's called. I'd love that, but it's that again, it's far too expensive. I'd love that. So, Dyson, you know, if you want to, if it's so good, can I have one? Yeah, come on. So yeah, I'd love one of those. The V8 I'd like to try. But I don't think they're the only two at the moment. Dyson I'd probably be interested in. I'll try another different brand. Well, yeah, I am trying different brands. I'm trying lots of different brands. Behind me I've got, you haven't seen them unboxed yet, but I've got a Dirt Devil stick vac, but it's basically a Vax as well. And I've got an Auric. I don't know if you can just see this there, look, an Auric upright. Obviously I Hoover all the time. Got another AEG, that's just above Jack, an AEG Precision Brush Roll Clean, I got cheap. This is a SIBO, that needs doing a demo. I've got another Hoover. Yeah, so I will be buying lots of different brands. Please check out my YouTube channel, it's just my name. Thanks, all the best, David Malcolm. He's got, I'm checking it now. Let's see. Is that all you've done on it so far? I can't see where all your, oh. It's a bit odd. I don't know, you might need to change your front page, David. Because normally, I don't want to, oh hang on a minute. I don't want to play them all, I just want to view them all. Oh, there we go. There we are. I've got all your uploads. So you've done a Constellation, a Vax Dual Power. Ooh, Hoover Velocity. I'm thinking I might get that one. Numatic George. Well, I'll look at your Hoover Velocity videos. Vax. Lots of videos. What I will say, I'm not criticising, but I don't know what you're filming it in, but you seem to be, if you're using a phone, you seem to be filming everything in portrait mode, because all your videos, judging by the thumbnails, I'll just click on one just to check, judging by the thumbnails, you filmed them in portrait, like this, so you've got black bars either side. Let's have a quick look. It's going to play Silly Beggars, isn't it? There we go. So I think that's what you've done. Yeah, so you might not be able to do it another way, but what I would do, David, if you are filming on a phone and it works in landscape mode, turn your phone around and film it like that, because it's, you know, you're just seeing a lot of black, you're not seeing more of the picture. So that's what I'd suggest to you, try doing that. I'll watch your videos after, I'll watch the Velocity one anyway, see what that's about. But yeah, you need to, if you can, turn your camera so you're getting more of a picture. Because if I use a camcorder, I don't use a phone, but if I was to use my phone the wrong way, you'd only be seeing, you know, middle bit, and you wouldn't be seeing everything that's behind me. So yeah, I'll do that, David. Thanks for your question. Right, let's get back to the comments. No, that's it for today. I'll start tomorrow. Well, I'll start recording now, but you'll see it. No, you won't see it tomorrow. You might see it in a couple of days. But I'm getting comments all the time. The comments are still open. to be answered, you know, if you want. So I'm going to have to close it soon because it's going to get too many, and I'll just be constantly making videos like this when I should be making demo videos. So if you've had a shout out today, hello to you again. Thanks for all your questions, and thank you if you've asked for a shout out or if you've asked a question. I will be getting to you. You might have to tune in to the next video, and if I haven't got you in the next video and it goes on for too long, I'll get you in the video after that. So you will, if you've commented and you've not abused me, which most people haven't, only one person has so far, you will be getting a shout out. Okay, so from me to you, thanks for watching. Thumb up please, and I don't know, I'm saying you can comment under this video if you want to, but don't ask for a shout out under this video, okay? Because possibly the shout outs will be closed. I think the shout outs now, if you're seeing this now, there'll be no more shout out requests until I do another one, okay? But it won't be until early next year, okay? Because I really need to focus on demos, because there's a lot I need to do. So I'm just doing these shout out videos and question answer just to, you know, for all the people that wanted them. So next year, it won't be till next year. So I'm sorry if you keep asking me. I can't do it on a specific date, can't mention your birthdays. These, you know, if you want a shout out and question answered, it'll be in a video like this. Okay? Thanks for watching. Tune in next time, please. If the next video isn't the next shout out, it'll possibly be another unboxing or demo, who knows. So please subscribe, please check all my other videos, and I'll see you very soon. So until the next time, bye for now.